MK Party motion. The MK Party has filed a motion of no confidence in President Cyril Ramaphosa, accusing him of failing to fire Police Minister Senzo Mchunu over allegations of interfering in political killings probes. Mchunu on leave. Ramaphosa placed Mchunu on special leave and set up a judicial commission of inquiry, appointing law academic Prof. Firoz Kachedia as acting police minister. Constitutional Court challenge. The MK Party took Ramaphosa to the Constitutional Court, arguing that his decisions were irrational, unconstitutional, and unlawful. They also claim he defied a Chief Justice directive by missing a deadline to file opposing papers.
The MK Party, as we are mobilizing the grassroots, we filed papers with the Constitutional Court, as you know. We have now today put a motion of no confidence on the President for his failures, and chief among them, failure to fire Mchunu and to protect the most vulnerable in our society.
Bill advancement. The U.S. House Foreign Affairs Committee voted to advance the U.S. and South Africa Bilateral Relations Review Act. It now heads to the full House for consideration, but must pass both the chambers and be signed into law to take effect. Purpose of the bill calls for a review of U.S. and SA relations, proposes identifying South African officials and ANC leaders for potential sanctions over alleged corruption or human rights abuses, cites South Africa's ties with Russia, China, Hamas, as well as its genocide case against Israel at the ICI.
Already disproportionately targeted South Africa. He's done this by trying to embarrass President Ramaphosa and the Oval Office with faulty evidence of purported atrocities in the country, by instituting an executive order cutting all U.S. assistance to the country and putting it in a place where special refugee resettlement programs for Afrikaners. And at the same time, he's blocking the resettlement of literally all other refugees to the United States. Refugees fleeing genocide in Sudan, not allowed. Refugees fleeing Russian bombardments in Ukraine, not allowed. Refugees fleeing political persecution in Venezuela, not allowed. This is glaring hypocrisy, and I do not believe Congress should further enable or double down on President Trump's misguided approach.